So back in March of 2020, we got our first look at the newest Batmobile, which to me looks a whole lot like a Dodge Charger, although I don't know that much about cars. But that didn't stop me from using some of the newest Speed Champions pieces to try and build my own. And I did, although it's been almost 2 years since I made that design, and since then I've had a little bit of time to refine the design here. And as you can see, I was able to extend the hood out by 1 brick length, which I think helps the profile a whole bunch. I was also able to smooth out the back here. As you can see here, the transition here between the roof of the car and the back is a whole lot less abrupt, and it looks a lot more natural and more realistic. And then looking at it from the top here, you can see that I was also able to slim out the sides of the build here. It's a subtle change, but it's a big improvement in my opinion. And then also looking at it from the back, you can see I didn't really make any changes here. The biggest was removing the engine block that was sitting here just because I don't have that piece anymore, and I had to improvise with a couple of other pieces. So overall, the appearance from the back hasn't really changed that much. Of course, we can also take a look at it from the inside, and there, of course, that also remained unchanged. The only thing I did change was putting a control panel here instead of that steering wheel, just because I wasn't able to find the steering wheel. So I had to kind of improvise. Hopefully Batman will be able to steer this car with his imagination. So yeah, those are overall some of the changes that I made to my Batmobile. And then of course, Lego also decided to release their version finally, last October. And here we have that. And let me just say their Batmobile is really incredible. I like it, and I really like the way that Lego was able to use these power blast pieces to kind of simulate fire and exhaust coming out here. And it's a whole lot more intimidating, to be honest, and if I was out hunting criminals, this is definitely the vehicle I'd be using. And we can take a look at the cockpit here, and you'll notice that unfortunately I didn't put any of the stickers in. There was a sticker that belongs here, and I think maybe one here, and then just some other smaller ones on the sides. I really don't use stickers typically unless I really like the design, just because it makes the pieces more useful later on if I need them for something else. That's just my personal take on it. Nothing against stickers really, but I just don't like putting them on. So as far as a comparison between the two goes, I'm pretty sure Lego had the unfair advantage here because they did have access to all of the concept art, and probably they were in touch with the studio as well during the design process, whereas I had a couple images from Google Images. So, you know, I'm going to say theirs is probably just a little bit more accurate. Plus, it also makes a lot more sense as a crime-fighting vehicle because it does look like it has a more reinforced front end here, which is something that you definitely want, especially if you were out, I don't know, ramming bad guy getaway vehicles or something. And I do also love the way that their back engine here has turned out. I think it's a really clever use of these new robot arm pieces, which is something that weren't available at the time when I was designing mine. Another thing that I also liked that they did was using these power burst pieces here. It's really cool to see them being used as actual exhaust, and I'm honestly kind of jealous that I didn't think to do that with my version of the Batmobile here. I'm pretty sure this thing would look pretty cool with some flames shooting out the back, although I probably would have opted for some orange ones instead. Although another cool feature of my design is that it does have these lightsaber hilts here, which can also hold some additional power burst pieces. So I guess if you ended up building this version, you could just stick some power burst pieces in the back like that, just for a little supercharged mode or something like that. Anyway, yeah, as far as the comparisons go, it kind of feels like comparing a car to a truck, and in that case, it's probably just going to come down to personal preference. I do like how solid Lego's version is. It's very hefty, and if this is something your kid is going to be playing with, it's definitely not going to be falling apart anytime soon, that's for sure. I feel like mine works too, but more as just a regular general sports car than as an actual Batmobile. This might be something that Bruce Wayne just cruises around in when he's out in town, maybe not when he's out fighting crime. So yeah, those are basically my thoughts on the two vehicles here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And real quick before I go, if you want to help the BrickLab out, feel free to buy this set using the Amazon affiliate link in the description below. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it'll give me a small commission and help me make more videos just like this one, or even better, hopefully. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today, so let's roll the end card. Alright, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and do all that other good stuff. And if you want to see more of my content, please feel free to check out the other videos on my channel. And if there's something you want to see me build, feel free to leave a comment in the comments section below, and I will see what I can do. Again, that's all I have for you guys today, so I will see you next time.